Welcome back to Houston Life. As the saying goes, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, John Moore can help. They're hoping to empower homeowners to make informed decisions about home repairs. They also want to raise awareness about stigmas in the industry. So today, joining me, Joe Bany, Director of Field Operations, is here to help share some tips for homeowners. You know, it can be a little intimidating when you're navigating those service appointments. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So as someone who was kind of, you know, I'm a new homeowner and I'm a female. So, you know, sometimes homeowners don't know what to expect when they have one of these service appointments. What can they expect?
At John Moore, we try to give the customer everything they need, right? Trying to break away from old repair school, old industry standards of a guy just showing up and just fixing something and say you'll be okay and moving on down the road. What we want to do is be able to give you information, right? Give you information, give you choices, let you decide what's right for you and your home. You know, I mean, there's a lot of people who don't know their home, don't know what to look for, what to pay attention to, what good is, what old is. And we're the technical experts, but you're the expert inside of the home.
Right.
So I need to give you the information so you can make the decision what's best for you and your family, because it's different for everybody.
Absolutely. And, you know, as someone who's kind of off and about, people are leading busy lives, and some of these sometimes we don't know, okay, a service appointment is then scheduled, and then you get there and they're like, any questions? And it's like, I know I should be asking a question right now. What types of questions should homeowners be asking during those service appointments?
I mean, there's so much, you know, that homeowners don't understand. And it's okay to tell the guy standing in front of you, I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about, right? I mean, what you should really kind of dig into is what is the benefit of doing this? You know, if I make this small repair, what's the consequence, right? I mean, just fixing something to get it up and running is not always the best thing in the world, right? Sometimes, well, why would I fix it if it's, you know, 15 years old? You know, why not just take that money and put it into something new? And as service providers in your home, that's my job. I'm supposed to say, we can do this, but this may happen. And if we do this, you're in a little bit better shape. And if you do this, then, okay, now you don't have to see me for a year or two, right? Until we've taken care of it. But it's just to lead you through the process so you can make the right decision for you.
Okay, we have some questions right here of examples of questions you should ask, and the top one there is, are you insured and licensed? Why is that so important?
There's a whole lot of people, and I'm not talking ugly about anybody. There's a lot of people out there, handymen, that say, yeah, I can do it and take care of it. And maybe they know how to install a thing, but if they break your house, if they flood your house, if they catch it on fire, do they have insurance to take care of it, right? Do they have a license? Plumbing, electric, HVAC, it's all state regulated. And if you don't have a license, well, now you're doing illegal work. If you don't have a license, you can't pull a permit. And you can't pull a permit, you can't get inspected. The permit and inspection process is a protector for the homeowner, right? It's a city coming behind me saying, yep, Joe did a really good job. You're in good shape. Let's go, right? He did it to code. It's going to be safe. And so, yeah, you need to make sure that they're licensed and insured. And all of these guys should have a license with them to be able to show you. And if they don't for some reason have it with you, you can get it on the website. There's a plumbing website and a TDLR for electric and HVAC. And you can look it up, see if they're named, see if they're registered, see if they're current, all of those kind of things.
Right, and you're talking about the competition, like, hey, you just want to protect kind of the homeowner.
Right.
How long has John Moore been in business around to know these things and to have seen all of these different instances? So
been in business since 1965. One of the really important things too is how long has the company been in business that you're doing business with?
Right.
You know, we have some plumbing repairs. If we repipe your home, we'll give you a 25-year warranty. And we can stand behind it because we've been in business way longer than that, right? And so if you get a mom and pop out there or a new upstart company, they've been in business a year or two, and they say, hey, we'll give you a 25-year warranty also, can they really stand behind it, right?
Yeah, that's a great point.
And a lot of new companies are in and out of business within 3 years, and so you just don't know. And that's so reputable, dependable, been in business for a while, licensed, insured. You know, if you have a problem with anything we've done at your house, all you do is pick up the phone. We answer the phone all the time. Not going to change my phone number, not going to disappear. We're going to be there to help you take care of it long term.
That's awesome. And then what happens after the repair? So you go in, you fix the thing. What happens after that?
Well, I mean, you should get a walkthrough, right? I mean, if I come to your house and I fix anything, we should look at it together first, understand what's wrong, give you your options, you pick one. And then when I'm done with it, I should show you what I've done. I should show you how it works and that everything's on board. New AC system, I show you how to use the thermostat, show you that cold air is coming through. But it shouldn't just be, okay, I'm done and out the door. We should take the time to make sure you understand everything that happened. And again, do you have any questions? Does this go somewhere else?
It seems to me that communication is really key, right?
Yeah.
And you want to be extra thorough with the communication of your service repair person.
Yeah.
So, people can get really intimidated. What can cause a quote to go up or down? Because they say, okay, this quote is kind of like gonna make or break what I'm trying to do with my home. What can cause it to go up or down?
So the first thing I would say is don't do business with anybody that won't give you a quote up front, right? I mean, this is what it's going to cost. There are only a few reasons why price should change, right? And there's all kinds of unforeseen things. And so in the plumbing world, if I'm having to dig in the ground or go under your home, I don't really know what it looks like under there, right? So I can say, it should be this, and if we run into anything, we'll have a conversation. When you're repairing stuff in the walls, whether that's electric wires or pipes in the walls, I don't know what's behind that wall. I can tell you how it should be, and I can quote based off of that. But if I open up the wall or the ceiling or something and it's different, then okay, that could probably change the price a little bit.
Okay. And then before you move forward with a quote, someone says, okay, you give me that, that's what I need to have. No one should move forward without that. But once they have the quote, what is the next step after that?
The next step is you feel comfortable with who you're doing business with, right? Yes, it's a service industry. Yes, we're technical, but what it really is a people business. And if you don't trust me, then you shouldn't do work with me, right? No matter how urgent it seems or anything, if you and I aren't getting along, you should tell me no. Right? I mean, and so you got to just really trust that person. And in order for that to happen, us as the technicians, the service guys in your house, we should slow down and get you to understand who you are and what you're trying to accomplish. Because without that connection, I mean, you're just kind of throwing a dart at the wall to take care of your
I
problems.
like you, Joe, and I think I would probably do some business with you. Okay. So any takeaways, any final tips for homeowners, myself included, that you want to offer them when they're looking for repairs or services for their home?
Yeah, if you don't know about your house, take the time to listen to the guy that's in there. If you've got a good, trained, qualified guy in your house, even if it's a plumber, he's been in thousands of homes, and he might tell you that your AC doesn't look right. He's not an AC technician, but he's seen what good looks like, and he knows what bad looks like, and he knows you're in a situation. So if they've got information to give you, take it. It doesn't mean you have to do something about it right now, but at least it's on your radar. It's something you can plan for, lack of insulation, an old AC system, a panel that needs to be addressed. Okay, you've got a to-do list now.
Yep.
And then get out in front of those things before they break, right? Don't wait for them to break.
Especially your AC, right? Joe was telling us that during the break. Okay, Joe Bany, thanks so much. To learn more about home services, tips, and insights for homeowners, just head online and visit johnmooreservices.com, or you can give him a call, 832-912-5000. He said that number is not going to change, okay?